this is the best way to learn side control for beginners. Okay? For Judo and Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm gonna start in Seiza on my knees. Okay? So I'm gonna make believe he's just a dead person, we're just practicing our technique. I'm gonna put his hand up. So for side control, I try to close all the gaps above his legs. So the first gap I'm gonna close is gonna be the left side of his body. To close that, I'm gonna bring my right knee and left knee into him. My right knee is gonna go into his armpit, my left knee is gonna go into his hip. Boom, boom. Okay, so first I close that gap. The second gap I'm gonna close is gonna be his head. His shoulder area, I'm gonna scoop his head, grab his shoulder, and bring him into me here. Okay? And now my third step is gonna be scooping the arm, and I'm gonna bring my left knee and left elbow together. Okay? My fourth step, I wanna try to close the gap above his head. I got the bottom of his head. I wanna close the gap a little bit more. I could do that by pressuring his head to the side with my shoulder. Okay, if I move my shoulder, that's ideal. But I don't want to compromise by bringing my shoulder here and losing my balance. Okay, I don't want to. I want to keep everything midline, all my weight in the middle. So I'm going to use my hands to pull him into me, and I scoop his arm. And now I've closed every space that I can. If I want to close the space in front of his belly, I'm gonna be flexible and drop my hips lower. That could be difficult if you're not flexible. So there's another secret technique that I learned where I can extend my legs, and the trick here is to bring my heels inside and then put my weight into it. Okay? That's gonna put a lot more weight than simply doing this to this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna squeeze my partner in and then control my partner's upper body like this. Another detail with controlling his head is if I can turn his head this way, this is all I need to keep him down. Try to get up. See, if I turn his head, this is all I need to do. So that's why it's really important I turn his head here, then it's gonna be really, really hard to get out. Because if he can't move his head, he's not gonna be able to move his bottom. Okay? And another variation from there, I can just bring my legs apart, extend my knees, and bring my heels inside.